Hello, already got us here. I hope you all are doing well today. May this message resonate with you, and may you always use true discernment within every message. May the divine guide you and bring you the truth, the wisdom, and the clarity that is needed for your life, for your journey, and for this moment. Thank you all so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your positive energy. And thank you for your listening. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the title of this message is going to be called You Are Authentic. There is no one like you. You are authentic. No, there is no one like you. And a lot of cards just fell out. It's a lot of cards. There's a lot of energy that just fell out when I said that. So wow, your authenticity is healing family lines. Because you are being authentic, because maybe you're standing in your truth right now. This is healing your family line. Wow, you're being supported through this healing. Wow. Ooh, okay. I'm sorry, I just got excited. I don't even know why. Wow. Okay. I think I just love when the messages go with the title. Okay. The title of the message is You Are Authentic. There is no one like you. I have here healing family lines, spring healing, and the heart's wisdom. Now I'm gonna go into detail of what the cards, the meaning of these cards. All right, because you freed yourself from secrets, from doubts, from beliefs, from illusions. This has helped you to activate the truth within, and has helped you. This has helped you activate the truth within, and this has helped you be confident in standing in your authentic self. Because you are standing in your authentic self, because you are authentic, because you are confident in your authenticity, because you're doing whatever you're doing with authenticity, you will be stepping into uncharted territory. You may be already in this energy. You may be already doing things in this energy because you are authentic. That's not only what I'm getting, but you're in a uncharted territory doing things authentically, while others may have been, I'm just getting this, there may have been a mask. There may be a mask that is in this territory. And you're either already in this territory, or you are stepping into this territory and being authentic in who you are. Wow. And you're being supported on this path of healing. You're being supported. You're being supported as you heal yourself and as you heal others. There's a time for renewal. It's almost like the time is up for the mask. And for those who are authentic, it's time for them to be in this territory, in this uncharted territory. And these are territories that the mask has been there for a very, very long time. The mask can just be anything. It does not even just it can be illusions. It can be illusions. It can be things being run for reasons that isn't pure, that isn't true, that isn't in helping others, help heal others. Because I also have here the heart's wisdom. And it says, listen to the call of your heart, your guide and love. See, this is what you're going to be using. And I just spoke on this on a message. I just spoke on this on a message, and I spoke of it either in, what message did I speak? I just got done speaking this. And I think all of this is just tying in together. It's either in the message you're being tested in your isolation. No, it's in the message your spiritual awakening. Your spiritual awakening is activating gifts and abilities. It's in that message of using the heart, of how you will be using your gifts, with the heart. I spoke about it in, you are being tested as well in your isolation. Yes, because this is part of your authenticity. This is a part of you. You using your heart, you being guided by your heart is a part of who you are. And maybe in the past, wow, this is why this healing card is here. Maybe in the past you may have been afraid to do things from the heart. You may have been afraid to stand in these territories, in these places, in these rooms, in this energy, because your heart may have been hardened or fragile due to many experiences and events that may have happened in the past. And this is why this healing is here, is because it says, I support you on this path of healing. You have been supported through this, and you have the healing that is needed so that you can use your heart's wisdom when it comes to, whatever it is that you do. You do it from the heart. This is something that you naturally want to do. And this is why this message is saying there is no one like you. This is the reminder for you to know, so that there's no one that can do it like you. There's no one that can do it as authentic as you. This isn't an egoic. This isn't a. I'm not saying this as competition. I'm not saying this in an egoic way. I'm saying this it's a divine way. It's to know who you are. It's to stand in your authenticity and to use your heart's wisdom in a divine way. It's saying that. It's speaking on. Okay, that mask that I was speaking of, because of illusions. You know how hard it is to put down certain illusions, right? Well, to remove certain illusions, right? So it can look like with this mask, what this mask is speaking of, and when it's speaking of, there's no one that can do it like you. It's speaking of. I hope you're gathering what I'm saying as well. What it's speaking of is, because there was illusion, because of the mask, it may look like how it was being done, that was to help others, that it was a part of a good thing. But maybe over time, maybe it never was part of a good thing, or maybe over time it may have turned into not a good thing. And so, with who you are, and because you're going to be stepping into uncharted territories, it's not going to be done like you. That's not it. That's not only what this message is saying. It's saying they look the same, but they're too different. They're different. It's too different. There's one being authentic. There we go. There's one that's being authentic, but there's one that is wearing a mask. There's one that's doing it really authentically from the heart. There we go. Thank you, divine. There's one that's doing it authentically from the heart, but there's another person, or there's other illusions doing it from maybe egoic or for power or for different reasons. But they look the same. I'm getting that they can look the same. They can look the same, but they're not the same. No one can do it like you do it. No one can replicate who you are. Nobody can replicate the way you do things. And no one can compete with the way you do things, because the reason of you doing, come on, divine, the reason why you do things, because you do it from the heart. You don't do it for competition. You don't do it to see who can get the best or anything like that. You're not doing it in a competitive nature. You're doing it from a place of the heart. And this is why it can't be replicated, because the person that may be trying to compete with you, they're doing it from other reasons. They may be doing it for validation. They may be doing it for power. But you simply are a person that are wanting to do it from the heart. And this is why you're going to be stepping in uncharted territories. And it may be some people's territories. Yeah. You know what I was going to say there. It may gonna be some people's territories that may have been wearing a mask. Not may. It is going to be people's territories that may have that are wearing a mask. You're being guided right now to reconnect with your source of your divine sexuality. This is something you're being guided to do, or this is something you are doing. Because you're going to be you're going to be using your personal power in this energy. And you're also being guided to use your personal power so it can be the master of your destiny. You're being encouraged right now to be the master of your destiny, standing in your personal power. Not, removing these illusions. Help remove these illusions from people. And because you're going to be doing things from the heart, there we go. Because you're going to be doing things from the heart, you're going to be removing illusions from people who have been looking to the people who have been wearing, not just the people, to the illusions, the people, the things that had a mask over it. The illusions are going to be removed from the people. You're going to help people remove illusions, the illusions. I know I'm saying that over. Because you're doing it from the heart, they're going to be able to have the discernment to know what's from the heart and know what's been a mask, that has been a illusion, that has been from a different intention. There we go. So, and the divine said that's the truth. And the only reason why I say that, because there's a lot of energies that just came out. I have here the moon card on the bottom of the deck. That speaks of illusions. That speaks of illusions, intuition, downloads. And you're getting downloads and synchronicities about this. The truth coming out. The truth is coming out about the mask are being removed. The truth is coming out. Wow. If you're a divine feminine listening, I have here the feminine cycle, and you may be guided right now to reconnect with your cycle. You are a plural woman. Also, if you're and I've spoken of this in the past before, this also could be speaking of the phases of the moon. Reconnecting of the cycle of the moon. Or I've said this before for divine masculines, learning more about and I know this may sound out there, but this is a thing though. Learning more about the feminine cycle. And this may be if you're like in a relationship. Maybe you already do this. Maybe Maybe you're wanting to learn more about the feminine cycle because you know how important it is. Something like that. You know how powerful it is. This is for divine feminine. You know how powerful the feminine cycle can be. It says reconnect with your cycle. You are a plural woman. I have here sacred ceremonies. Sacred ceremonies. I remind your soul of the sacredness of the world. Maybe this reconnection with the cycle is speaking on how important the cycle is and how reconnecting with it is needed. How sacred it is. And how reconnecting with it is needed for growth in both energies. That's how I'm getting that. And I have here sacred, ceremonies. I remind your soul of the sacredness of the world. And I also have here unconditional love. I remind you of the magic of love. You are blessed. So you're being reminded of the sacredness of the world in this time. You are also being reminded of how sacred you are. Also being reminded of how sacred the divine feminine is as well. It's something about that. It's something about the cycle and how sacred it is. I know I keep going back to that. It's something about that. And I have here unconditional love. And I always do that with the feminine cycle card. I always notice that. I've done it in almost every message. When I bring that up, it's like so much that's needed to be said on that card. The number 9 could be significant. The number 12 could be significant. And so you also are being reminded of the magic of love and how blessed you are. You've been getting intuitive downloads about things coming together. Maybe about a soul tribe as well. Okay. Maybe divine feminines, because I have here the great gathering. And it says it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. So maybe there's a great gathering spiritually and physically with divine feminines. That balance that I've spoken of in the past. I have here dance with life. Do something to change your energy. And your guidance is divinely guided. This may be speaking of, doing the things that you love, doing your passion, the things that you love to do, the things that you are doing. It's all coming together on a collective level. And you maybe there's something that you're passionate about, or there's something that you're doing that is changing your energy, or there's something that you're being guided to do so that you can change your energy, so that you could be in a positive energy. And how you're being guided is divinely guided. So wherever you're divinely guided to is part of your guidance. And I have here creating heaven on earth is happening. So you are creating heaven on earth. You learning to do this. What you are doing will be creating heaven on earth. So I know that this message will resonate for whomever it is needing to resonate to. Sending you so much love and light. May you get it through the wind. Thank you.